Dímelo, mi gente. What up? It's your boy Gus from Gus Villa Jewelry. Oh, let me give you a little heads up, Alejandro. We got, a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. The thing about it is, if you are listening to this podcast for the first time, we have a new producer. I'll introduce him to him later. But what you want to do is you want to do individual shots more so than wide shots. You'll notice what that is. Anyway.
He's a non-English speaker.
Yeah. Dímelo, mi gente. What up? It's your boy Gus from Gus Villa Jewelry, back with another episode of the VVS Podcast. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. This is an episode 44.
I hope it is. It might not be.
It might not be. This is the VVS Podcast, which stands for the Very, Very Senseless Podcast. It's 2 idiots, 5 topics with a 10-minute timer. Sometimes we don't get through the podcast. Who cares?
We don't get not through the podcast.
Oh, we don't get through the topics. Right? We don't get through the topics.
Sometimes
they're usually trending. Let's go with topic number 1.
Topic number
Enriquito.
1.
Let's do it.
Drake sues Kendrick.
All right. Can I please just get a really brief rundown on what that means?
Basically, that the label pushed for Kendrick's song "Not Like Us" to be on the forefront, right, of everybody's musical listening, I guess. So, for example, let's say on Spotify, if you were listening to, I'm not gonna go to the extreme and say that if you're listening to like someone like Bon Jovi or something, but if you're listening to something like rap, if you're listening to Future or maybe Migos or even like Biggie or anything hip hop. If you started a radio, eventually they would lead you to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. And basically they were saying that they were forging the numbers and how many people were listening to it. And Drake knows this. So he sued. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it. Let's be serious. But
so
basically, that's the simplest way I can put it.
Yeah, so he's basically being a little bitch, and he wants to sue.
If that's the way you see it.
No. He's being a little bitch.
I don't think he's being a little bitch.
Okay,
why?
cool.
Give me your explanation why.
Okay, I'm going to give you an explanation. Because here's the thing. You don't know hip-hop, right? I thought that's a given. That's a given. You don't know hip-hop.
Okay.
And even if that were to be true, which of course it's not, because you're just an excuse numbering little bitch, and you got gobbled up by Kendrick. I wasn't on the Kendrick side. Now that I know the results, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. The song still sucks. Not Like Us is a club banger. Okay,
Not
great.
even.
But was it a good diss song? No, it was whatever. However, it was still a good song. And so if you're Spotify, of course you're going to push it out. You're going to want people to retain on the platform. That's the whole point of being on Spotify.
Yes.
So if you're on Spotify, they're going to want to retain you with the most trending song there is out there. If you're Drake, what a bad look for you, my brother, to you be going out there and sitting there and be like, oh, well, you're pushing it out because you're Spotify and you're pushing it. And people really didn't like those
That was
streams.
just an example.
Brother, you're a little bitch. You lost that war, even though it was the softest war battle rap of all time.
It probably was.
It for sure was. Yeah. I'm not saying one was better than the other. I'm just saying if you lost, take it like a G, bro.
Yeah.
Don't sue. Don't be a little bitch about it. I know you're OVO because you one time ran into the OVO guy. And all of a sudden,
OVO
you think
guy?
that you're
No.
OVO? Yeah.
Champagne Poppy himself.
Okay, whatever. The point is, you're not OVO.
I am OVO.
But all you do is glaze OVO. Shout out Gen Z for teaching me glazing. and to be honest with you, it's trash. You're trash, and your opinion on OVO is trash.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I am gonna give you a controversial take.
Go on.
I agree with what you're saying.
What?
Yeah, Drake should not have done it. Although he does have the right? He does have the right if he feels like there's something wrong, correct? But when you're doing rap beefs, you don't do this. It's like
brother.
I have a lot of respect for J. Cole, and I think that J. Cole is a better rapper than the both of them, to be honest with you.
Of course.
And it was still, we can look back and say you should not have backed out of the beef. We can be honest. He shouldn't have done it. I understand that. It still doesn't stop the song from actually sucking. And for Kendrick Lamar to pretty much need Drake to have some type of success in his album and the songs that come out. I mean, Not Like Us is probably his biggest record.
Yeah.
Numbers-wise, I mean, if you want to just look at numbers, the reason he's being sued is because his numbers were astronomical, almost unbelievable.
He just dropped a new album, and he dropped another diss song, or
Right,
like
and
another
he name dropped
Snoop and
and Wayne,
and Wayne
and things like that. And it's like now you're kind of a cornball, Kendrick.
Yeah,
I mean, I always thought he kind of was never that good. Now you're kind of a cornball.
Yeah, I mean, look, dog. I don't think that it's wrong for what he did. I think that for Kendrick Lamar, I think that what he did specifically was maybe a little extreme in the, like, he kind of rode the wave of his popularity. And here's the part where I don't know how artists react on a regular day basis, because they have a bunch of like yes men who just tell them what they want to hear. And so I'm sure his crew was just like, oh yeah, write another song about him, or like shout out somebody else, or like, whatever. The point is, okay, cool. You won the rap beef.
Right.
Okay, cool. Got it. Gucci. But like, to come out with something else on top of all that, is it really necessary, bro? It's like, bro, it's over. Like, take it. It is what it is. However, you could say the same thing about what Drake did with Meek Mills, right? Because he wrote one song about him. It was over.
No, it wasn't over.
No,
he wrote like a little warning shot, it
back to back.
No, that was the second track. Remember?
But then he wrote a third one. He wrote that next one after that.
It was the first song was Charged Up, and then it was back to back, and that was it.
No. I didn't hear Alejandro, the stat guy, the new stat guy.
He's over there on Instagram.
How many diss songs did Drake have against Meek Mills?
He had 2.
Look it up.
He's gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure he had 3. No, he had
record.
1/3. Because I remember being like, "Damn, bro, like the beef is over. What are you still doing about this?"
That.
Drake has responded to a lot of people, and that's the part that I will always give him credit to, because no matter who it is, if it's somewhat relevant and he's getting shots taken at him, he always responds, even if he loses.
Yeah,
and that's what you're supposed to do.
He hadn't lost until now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're going to go up against Kendrick. You lost not because it was a better song. Let's clarify why he lost.
Right.
We're just strictly talking the popularity of his diss. Nobody even talks about it, as opposed to Not Like Us. Not Like Us was like a movement in West Coast. And to your point about always the West Coast rappers always being shown love out there, it wasn't even fair. However, all that being said, yeah, Kendrick, like, bro, like, kind of get over it, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, move on.
You won, and
you
won. Move on.
And Gucci,
that's
Drake, you're still a bitch for sitting there and like suing.
I don't think that, unless there's something that's gonna come out later that we don't know.
But even if that were true, like, can you really think about like all the great battle raps out there? Like, can you imagine Nas suing Jay-Z
because you
got more streams, and like the streaming service was helping you out? Like, come on, dog.
But it's also a different culture now.
It doesn't matter if it's a different culture or not. You still hold it. Hip hop is hip hop. You hold it to the same standard as everybody else. Are you gonna play by the same rules? You're jumping in the ring with someone. You're gonna talk to them about lyrically, which that's why I keep repeating the same thing I keep saying since day one. Was it a good lyrical rap battle?
No,
was it not? No, it was not.
Yeah. No, and here's another thing that I don't like, and I think why. I guess I'm a side picker, and why I would have picked Drake's side, right? What I don't like about it is people. Drake is the hardest, or was the hottest artist in hip hop up until now. I mean, even if he puts out right now another song, I'm sure it'll be a banger, right? Or it's likely to be a banger, right? He's been putting out bangers since how long?
Yeah,
for over a decade.
It's been over 2 decades,
right? And I feel like people just because. What I don't like is that people build you up just to tear you down, and then to build you right back up again at will. So I don't think it was fair in that sense either. Like, it was like, well, you know what? You've been a top dog for so long. It's time for you to lose. So I pick you losing, even though it really held no merit. Not Like Us wasn't a good diss record. I'm not saying that what Drake did either was any much better, because it wasn't. But neither record was any record that could be like, oh my God, this was a landslide. Like,
I agree.
When Drake beat Meek Mill, like when, Pac and Big, Jay-Z and Nas, even though Jay-Z won, but whatever, that's a whole other story altogether. But there's so many rap beefs that we can look back and be like, well, this is a clear winner. This particular win for Kendrick Lamar, and why I choose Drake, is because it was just a thing of, you've been on top for so long, let this guy win. And obviously the West Coast and all that, they show so much love, whatever.
If you were to compare the two songs, Kendrick's was a better song.
A better
I'm not
song.
saying I'm not saying because here's the thing about rap beefs in general. You attack their lyricism, you attack their whatever it is.
Yeah.
But Kendrick, and this is the part that I don't like, you were just saying things with no merit, with zero merit. And that's the part where I'm just like, was it true? Like, if you were saying those things about Diddy, like, oh, you're free cops and you're doing all this crazy shit, right? Okay, there's merit behind that. But you were talking about, like, I heard you like him young, and he was just, like, accusing him of, like, a bunch of, like, things that were never, ever proven.
And to be fair, so did Drake.
Yeah, of course. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, like, they were rapping about each other, and, like, if Kendrick Lamar came at Drake on some lyrical shit, on some hip hop shit, like on some like you're garbage, your lyrics are trash because a lot of them are not very good. You're Degrassi. You grew up in a beautiful neighborhood suburb in Canada. Let's keep it a bean. Like, you know, all this stuff. Let's go. Yeah. But like talking about like you're a colonizer and like all this, like you're liking little girls and stuff like. Yeah, it had a little bop to it, and it was cool. Yeah. But was it really true? No. Yeah. See, here's the beautiful thing about, and this is why I always respected your take on Jay-Z. I'm a hip-hop fan. I don't pick sides. I don't care who's Jay-Z. Nas, to me, is the better hip-hop artist. Is Jay-Z the greatest of all time? It's tough for me to say because you know I have my biases. But if you think about it from a lyrical standpoint, the reason why I like Ether as opposed to The Takeover is because Ether was true. He was really saying a lot of things he said. Now, did he go outside of that bravado and talk about, your fat lips and all these other lyrics?
But I think that stands. That's
great.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're still talking about the same thing. Yeah. Jay-Z's Takeover was him actually spitting facts. Like,
that's
one album in 10 years, player, I could divide, let's say one every take two. Two of them shits was doing. One was meh. The other was Illmatic. Right. And you're literally hearing it, and you're like, oh, man, yeah, it was written was kind of meh. You know what I mean? So he's literally dissecting all of his rap lyrics. And that's the reason why that particular rap battle was so fire. This rap battle was just like, you guys weren't even talking about real things. He's talking about him being, like, attracted to minors. And none of that could be true. So all of it was just based on fairy tales. It's based on hearsay. And the fact that social media grabs that and says, oh, well, now Drake is a pedo. No, there's no been allegations, any of that. All of it could be 100% false. And that's why it makes that battle weak.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, you just have to pick a side. Like, okay, who won? The guy who charted a song for 32 weeks or however long it was? Okay, you won because you had the most top charting song. But it really wasn't a rap battle where people were like actually went at each other and won for sure.
Yeah. But that's why I think that Drake was wrong for the lawsuit. It's just like, bro, let it go.
That's what I'm saying.
You're the bigger artist. You're the more popular artist. That's just the reality of it. Just from the numbers wise and perspective wise.
It's not even close.
It's not even close, right? Just let it go. Go on vacation. Go chill. Let 6 months ride and come back, put out a fire album, and we move on. Why the lawsuit? I don't agree with the lawsuit. Unless there's something I don't know, I don't agree with the lawsuit. When it comes to beefs, you shouldn't be doing it. You give the example of Nas or Jay-Z or Pac or Big or LL Cool J and Cannabis or, whatever, whoever it may have been. Like,
Did you just drop a little Cannabis reference just so that you think that you know about hip-hop?
Come on, I know about hip-hop, dog.
You don't know about hip-hop, dog. Come on, dog. You don't know who Cannabis. Give me 3 Cannabis songs.
I don't know, because he's trash. Let's be serious.
You're such a bum.
There's no 3 Cannabis songs. He's
such
trash.
A bum.
Let's be serious.
I do agree with your point. I definitely agree with your point. And it's crazy that you even actually come up with that point, to be honest with you, dog, because I thought your take was going to be like, OVO, he should have sued him because you're a little bit of a Gen Z cuck, dog. Because that's just some...
No, don't do that. Okay,
can we agree on with this one thing? That's some Gen Z cuck thing to do.
What, the lawsuit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I wish he didn't do it. Because now I have to sit up here on camera.
Do you think that Tupac would have sued Biggie?
Do you? No.
For defamation?
Do you think Alejandro's like switching us over as we speak?
Yeah, no, he's doing a terrible job.
He's doing such a terrible.
Welcome to the VVS Podcast. Dímelo, mi gente. It's Gus from Gus Villa Jewelry. If you made it this far, that means you are new to the podcast or you are part of the Strong 16, which we will introduce in a little bit. My name is Gus. I am from GusVillaJewelry.com. I know you hate when I shout out the website, but you gotta do it. To my left, I have my handy dandy co-host. Guys, he is the rock that keeps this thing together. I know we super transitioned into an intro,
but
I don't care because we do's it like this.
We do's it.
It's my boy. It's my guy. He has been here since, if you could literally search up the SEO, he has been now here over, I would say,
over
a year.
40 episodes,
over a year.
Almost a year, actually.
He is the hottest DJ in Miami. If you haven't checked him out, it's at DJ Mello. Or Mello the DJ. Who cares? Honestly, no one is going to follow you because when no one cares, it's Mello the DJ. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
And finally, I hate to introduce him to you so late in the game. We're already minute what? By the way, you're going to put a 10-minute timer. No, of course you haven't. 10 minutes. No, of course not. Of course. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I'm a rookie.
It doesn't, yeah, he's a rookie here. Unfortunately, guys, the regular guy who would sit here, which is a much better producer than the guy we have currently on, he is in Switzerland with his baby.
Just posted
breaking news to the Sweet 16.
Do it.
He just posted a little story, soft opening with his girl under a Christmas tree in Zurich. He is in Switzerland. But he is not here today. We have the terrible, skinny, taller version from Santa Clara, Cuba. Introducing Alejandro, the producer.
El repartero.
El reparto. You can call him chocolate, but half and half. He's a little bit of both. And anyway, so topic number 2, that was our topic number 1.
Topic number 1.
Topic number 2.
Topic number 2 was the dude that got girls pregnant from a jail.
Set a 10-minute timer, for the love of Christ. All right. Por el amor de Dios.
No, we're going to spend all night.
I know, dog, but just do a little 10-minute timer.
The guy in jail that he got, I think.
Okay, so let me explain to you what happened. Okay, so topic number 2 is a Miami love story. So this guy who fell in love with a woman. So this girl, if I'm not mistaken, she had like a murder charge or something very, very gross.
She killed somebody.
Yeah. It's a horrendous story. Can you read the Miami love story? Woman gets pregnant without having intercourse at TGK. TGK is a jail in southwest Hialeah. Kind of, but really Miami. Almost. Yeah, in a way, kind of Doral. This woman and this man begin to have a friendship through talking to each other through a jail cell air vent. They begin to develop a relationship. They start talking to each other all the time. And then at some point, they decide they love each other, even though they have never seen each other, et cetera, et cetera. Time elapses. The man says, you know what? I may be able to drop a condom full of my sperm to inseminate you as, a woman. So he does that. And for 4 feverish days of her in the most ovulous time of her menstrual cycle, she inserts herself with this condom full of ejaculate. And she becomes pregnant. So it's the Virgin Mary who becomes pregnant with no sexual intercourse because, of course, she can't have any conjugal visits. That doesn't happen in county jail. And now both of them are in there. He is going to be the father of this woman's baby who literally fed him his sperm through an air vent and got her pregnant. And that is topic number 2.
So they're saying that they're blaming it on him, and he's saying that it's not his fault because it's okay, like, for him to do that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's no official law that says that you can't ejaculate in a condom and throw it down an air vent.
In the first place.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a condom. I don't know if it's a. I really don't know how the story.
But like,
goes.
why would you even want to get pregnant without having sex? And you should work more on figuring out a way to have sex as opposed to getting pregnant. Because now you're getting pregnant.
But when you're in county jail, I believe if I'm not mistaken, again, we have a subpar producer, ladies and gentlemen. Whereas Gallo would have already had this story on lock. We now have to wait. But if I'm not mistaken, he's in there for a long time. Am I not right? Or
give us a little detail.
Alejandro, go ahead.
I'm looking up.
Oh my God!
You got the Cheen producer. You got the producer from AliExpress.
I got. Listen, we got the TMU version of Gallo out here, dog. Unfortunately, where you would regularly get,
we got the Alibaba version, my boy.
We got the thing. Here's the thing. We got the most secondhand producer version of Gallo. It's worse than the Team U. It's the Sheen version of. It's the Valsan version of Gallo, the producer. And unfortunately, no topics. He came unprepared. I mean, we're lucky he's even here. Go on. Nothing.
I'm still looking for it.
Hey, Pablo,
he's like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now.
Google what's okay. So I'm pretty sure they were both in there for a long time.
Yeah.
They realized that they were going to be able to be with each other. And the only Dade or whatever it was report said that she was saying, hey, listen, we're going to be in here for a long time. I don't know when I'm going to get out. You don't know when you're going to get out. Let's just kind of do this thing. And so she would feed him or he would talk to her through this air vent. So they would like feed each other information. And at some point, he was just like, all right, I can just ejaculate in this condom, napkin, whatever it is. And if I throw it down there, it's going to make it to your side. And so that's what she would do. And she would grab it and then,
I'm reading this.
Proceed to upload it in her.
The baby was born at Jackson Memorial Hospital.
Yeah. And she became pregnant. But I mean, to be honest with you, look, think about how horrendous this is for people that are trying. Right? Imagine people that like you don't know. Yeah. Like you're married, you're happily married. You did things the right way. Right? So like you love
have like the app.
Yeah. You know when you're ovulating. Your girl knows when she's ovulating. She's telling you to come home from work early.
You're the guy, you're not jerking off for like a whole week.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to do.
To just unload all that you got in her.
Everything.
Yeah.
And 2-3 weeks later, nothing.
Yeah. And then, exactly.
And
she
then
gets her period.
Degenerates.
Who's jerking off into a sock and throwing it through an air vent. And here's this woman awful. Felon who killed someone. Killed her ex-man's girlfriend or something crazy like that. Fingering herself with a sock. And all of a sudden, she's pregnant.
On try number 1.
And sucks. Think about it, dog. Yeah. And now she's pregnant. And now you have to live with the results of you being such a bum.
All right, I found here that...
Oh my God. It's already almost topic number 3, dog. Go
just
ahead.
Say it.
Listen to this.
Okay. Put the camera on you.
Put the camera on
Christ.
Here we go.
No, okay, he might as well just...
Mira que lindo.
Mira que lindo.
I'm just going to do one.
Que cosa más rica.
One thing at a time.
Here we go.
They're saying that they figure out that if the guy dropped something through the band, it would have landed on the band of the girl. So he put his semen on a wrap, and he did that for... like 5 times a day for a whole month.
Mentira.
Until she got that.
No shit. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Come on, man. My English is bad.
My English, como dice Celia.
My
English is not very good looking.
Listen. I can't rub one out 5 times in a day.
No?
That's locura.
Really? I can still do it.
No, for a month straight?
Dude.
Okay.
Not for a month straight. Okay. No, not for a month straight.
He did it for 30 days.
30 days?
You know what it is to choke the chicken for 5 times a day?
5 times a day, 30 days straight.
Because they didn't have an ovulation
150 times.
150 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
150 pajas. That's
I
crazy.
think I could do one paja a day. If you told me it was a
but that's
longevity thing,
chilling.
yeah.
That's
How many
chilling.
pajas do you think you could do consecutively? Put your thing back on.
Okay.
Put your thing back
What do you
on.
think?
Okay. No, it doesn't matter.
How many pajas do you think you can do? If I told you for the next 30 days you have to do X amount of pajas, how many pajas can you do a day, knowing that you have to do a paja every 30 days?
Okay.
I mean, every day for 30 days.
Realistically,
Yeah.
I could do 1 to 2 pajas a day.
If you knew that it had to be for 30 straight
For
days.
30
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, that's 1 to 2 pajas.
Shit.
Yeah.
If you leave me alone at the crib,
What do you want to say? You idiot. You moron.
If
Your
you
wife
leave-
listens to this
she does.
podcast.
and she listens to it while she's doing her nails in front. Like, I don't know why she does this. If you leave me alone at the crib, I think,
Unadulterated,
yeah, if you leave me alone at the
unadulterated
crib for
mellow at the
30
crib.
days, for 30 days, I could do minimum 3 a day for 30 days.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
that's 90
Yeah,
pajas
that's
in
90
a
pajas.
day.
I think I can do it.
Oh,
I believe
Alejandro's
in you.
much younger than us. Let's hear realistically.
What do you think?
Alejandro? If you didn't have your girl, shout out your girl. She's
Shout
a
out your
lovely
girl.
lady.
Oh,
I met her the other day. Beautiful,
super great person.
super cool.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about her.
Amable, gangster. Go.
At least 2 out a day.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, that's
come
that's a
on,
decent
man.
That's
amount.
chilling numbers.
Yeah, 'cause-
player.
Yeah, the first day, but the first
The
weekend,
first day, you
first
rajaste-
week even.
The
the
first day.
the first week you can do 2 or 3, maybe 4 a day. But after the first week, you're done.
Babo.
What if you know first week, I got to go heavy. I got to go 5 a day first week.
Oh, I'm not doing 5 a day.
First week, though.
5 a day is maybe day 1 of 7. Papo, 5 pajas.
If you
a
leave me alone at the
day.
crib,
That's crazy numbers.
my
let's say
girl
you
left
wake
me
up
alone
at-
at the
let's-
crib for 3-4 days the
Let's
other
say
day.
you wake up. Okay, let's say you wake up at 8 o'clock, right? You go to sleep at 11
Paja.
o'clock. All right. So 11. That's what 8 hours.
8
That's
hours.
12 hours.
Yeah.
15 hours. Right. 15
Okay.
hours. If you pull down 5 pajas in a day, that's one every 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're gonna smack one down every 3 hours.
If I wake up at 8 in the morning, I could do a paja right off rip.
okay, that's the
easy.
easiest
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
We're not
right.
talking about that one.
But then I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to shower, brush my teeth. I'm going to do it by 12. Ready for another
Pagada.
one. That's 2. It's 12 o'clock. I'm already 2 in.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Impressive.
But not even. Not even because it's day 1.
Okay.
No, I'm
The
not gonna
let's
sit
say
here and
Sunday.
say-
Let's say Sunday.
It's
Your girl has to
Sunday,
work.
8 a.m.
Right.
Baja
Dolphins
1 is
game
in
1.
12.
3
Okay,
o'clock is
1
halftime.
a.m. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Baja.
Halftime.
Halftime. Baja.
Damn. That's okay.
That's 3.
That's 3 already.
That's
That
3.
like your dick is kind of hurting at that point.
Yeah, it's not hurting yet.
Okay,
It's not hurting yet.
okay.
Now I got
Now
through
the one
Dolphins
1
game.
o'clock games are all
Yeah.
over. Red
Now
zone
I'm
is
gonna
done.
roll through the 4 p.m. games.
4:15.
I'm halftime. I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm probably getting something to eat, maybe a pizza or something.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
There's a window between the 4 p.m. game and the Sunday night football game, which is about an hour to an hour and a half. In between that, that's paja number 4. Easy peasy.
Oof.
I mean, the thing about it is, I might even wait until 15 minutes before the game, just so that I don't do a paja and then have to continue to wait.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll time my paja right, so that once I'm done and I'm cleaned up, 8:20, now we have Sunday night football.
Okay. Now you're 4 pajas
4
deep
pajas
before
deep.
SNF.
Yeah. Now SNF is done. Now
Now
watch,
it's 11:30.
Yeah,
You've
now
heard
I watch
Mike Tirico
yeah,
and
Tirico,
Chris
the whole
Collinsworth.
thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Now you're gonna go to sleep, but you're still.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. That's the thing. That's where you're wrong.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch a little bit of a sports extra.
Okay. Love
know
sports
Sports
extra.
Right?
Of course.
A little sports extra. And then I'm probably gonna smoke a little later. But before I smoke, I'll be like, yo, you know what?
It's Baja
It's
time.
Baja time.
Damn.
It's Baja time. It's Baja time.
You laid the blueprint of a perfect Baja
A fiver.
day. A fiver. That's
You finished?
Let's give it up for a 5 Baja day.
Tell me who can't do that. I challenge you to a 5 Baja day. Try it on a Sunday. Let me know
All
how
right,
it goes.
let me drop it down in the comment below. If you're a true strong 16, you've been listening to us for a long time. If you rubbed one out 5 times in a day, drop a comment down below and give us the blueprint on how you did it.
How you did it?
How you did
I
it.
just told you how I did.
Because here's the thing, it's not every day you get to see a magician's tricks.
Yeah.
And we just heard it firsthand.
Heard it.
That was
A magician
beautiful.
doesn't reveal his tricks, and I just did.
And you just did.
Yeah, you just gotta time it right, man. It just
I've done a
timing.
5 paja day, but I was like 19, 20. You know what it is to drop?
No, but that was bad. Yeah.
Okay.
That was easy. Back
Okay,
then,
but
like,
that's an easy Sunday. But can you do
I don't feel maybe
31
maybe
days
I'm wrong.
in a row?
I don't
You
feel
do
like
that for
I've
a
lost
whole
my
month?
touch, bro. I don't feel like
what
I've lost
more
my
can
touch.
you watch? I gotta watch them in like okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
but now you're talking about
Okay.
no, you're not watching regular porn anymore.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
no,
get
no,
crazy
you're
with
not
it.
no longer watching regular porn.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So what are you doing at this point? Like paja number 3, you can't do BBW Latinas. You
No,
can't
but I don't do BBW
you-
Latinas.
Oh, really?
all. Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, me neither. You know what I'm saying? I do Sex Mex, that's gone.
Sex Mex is
Yeah, but
my
that's,
last 2 are Sex Mex.
yeah, but that's
But
paja
it's
2
like
and
the
2,
most,
the 1 and
no,
2.
No. For me, it's like Baja 4 and 5.
I do Sex Mex 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If I want to get crazy, I do like Prepago Medellin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so now
that's
I
like
see
3.
the problem.
Yeah.
You start off too strong.
and then I do Ebony.
No, you start off too
I
strong.
do Hood Thoughts. Really?
You gotta pace yourself, bro.
Oh, really?
You gotta go with some like first spot has to
Sarah
be something
J,
that
the
you
classics.
know. Yeah.
Ava Adams,
Gianna Michaels,
Sylvia Saint,
Sylvia Saint, August Ames,
yeah, Gianna Michaels,
Bridget
Mia
B,
Khalifa, the classics, the
Bella
classics.
Danger.
Bella Danger.
You gotta pace yourself. It's like a DJ set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's an
Oh,
opening, there's
okay.
a closing, there's a middle, there's an up, there's a down.
Got it.
Make sure
Got
people
it.
are
Got it.
drinking
Got
at
it.
the
Got it.
bar,
Got
you
it.
know, things like that.
Okay.
You're blowing your load too
Right.
fast.
Yeah, because by the time it's Baja 3 time, I'm doing midgets. I'm doing.
Yeah, by the time you're worn out,
You know what I'm
mentally,
saying?
mentally you're worn out.
Yeah.
You're watching midgets now. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that for topic. For not topic 5, for Baja 5.
I'm doing like 40-person bukkake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
dog.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
man. So,
Okay. All right.
Right?
I get what you're saying.
Pace yourself is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think you can do it if you pace yourself, if you do it right. You can do a minimum of 3 pajas a day for 30 days. Easy. 90 pajas in 30 days.
Yeah. Okay. But
I challenge you, since we're at the end of November, when you guys watch this, it'll be probably December 1st or December 2nd.
And here's the
whenever you start, let's do a 90 paja day, a 90 paja month.
and I'll get behind that. Anyone who does a 90 paja month, I will
Yeah.
donate
What are you gonna donate?
$1 for every paja that you do in the month of December
But you gotta prove
to
it.
prostate cancer. Let's go, prostate cancer.
Gus is a man of the people. though.
Yeah, if you tell me how many pajas at the end of December, I
Yeah.
will donate $1 to prostate cancer for men.
If you can get a girl
awareness.
pregnant through a vent, that'll be an extra $10.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that.
Wait, you looked at me like, wait, what are you talking about? Topic number 3.
Let's go.
Is it feminine to take too long to get ready?
All right. That question in particular.
Is it feminine
Okay.
to look at?
Can I give you my routine?
Give me your routine.
Okay.
All right.
So my wife is a very feminine woman.
Yeah.
Okay. So she irks me with how long she takes to get ready, bro. If my guys are out there, fellas,
They know.
Strong 16,
They know.
Alejandrito, you know the pain, dog. This is what I do. I'll give you my routine. We're going to go to dinner. Say, for instance, we're going to go to Novikov or it doesn't fucking
I don't
matter.
know, whatever fancy
Yeah.
fucking
No,
place.
I don't go to fancy places. We're going to go eat to dinner. She's like, all right, cool. Reservation is at 8.
Standard.
By 6:50, she begins. Okay, cool. So she'll start taking a shower. Cool. I'm chilling in my boxers watching a game. I'm watching, what starts at 7:10, 7:30. Say, for instance, the Heat are on. I'm watching whatever. I'm in my boxers. I haven't even showered by this time. It's
6:50.
It's 7:30. She just jumps out the shower. Again, reservations at 8. She just jumps out the shower. Now she's rushing, dog.
It's terrible.
It's 7:45. I'm like, are you ready? She's like, all right, I'm almost ready. Makeup's done. Cool. It's now 7:49. It's about to be 8. We got to be there by 8. Brother,
How far is the place?
It's like around the corner. I live in
okay.
Brickell. It's in downtown. It's like a 9-minute drive. By the time I'm done, she's ready. In quotation marks.
Yeah.
By the time I jump in the shower, till I get out, till I put a shirt on, till I'm actually ready, maybe 7 to 8 minutes have elapsed. I'm talking about from the moment I take off my clothes, I jump in the shower, I lather my disgusting fat body. Disgusting. And then I'm out. It's maybe 8 minutes. I dry myself. I'm already throwing water on my hair to like expedite the process. I throw a little gel. I'm out of there in 11 minutes. Yeah. I'm done. Yeah. She's now getting dressed. It's 8. We're supposed to be at this restaurant by 8. No chance. What are you going to do? What are you going to tell your girl? Oh, yeah, baby, we got to go. You can't rush her because now you're a piece of garbage for rushing them, right? That's the worst. That's the worst, dog, right? So now you just sit there and you don't put your shoes on. You're just chilling with your shirt and your pants and you just watch. And then finally she goes, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, are you ready? Like, we're going to leave right now. I'm ready right now. Like, we could walk out right now. Okay. I put my shoes on. I throw cologne on. All right. I got my keys. You ready? No chance.
Like 2 or 3 more laps she has to do.
No chance.
Like 5 stops.
So now she goes in. Yeah. She does something to her hair. Blah, she puts a little makeup on. And then she's about to go out. Oh, let me drink some water. Like,
oh, I got to pee.
Bitch. Yeah. You had this entire effing time, dog, to finish what you were doing, dog, right? And right when we were about to go, did you feed Mary? Dog, listen to me.
Mary's
who cares cat, about my stupid cat right now? We gotta go. We are now, it's 8:05. We were supposed to be at the restaurant at 8.
With only a 15-minute window to get there.
Exactly. So now it's 8:11. And now she's about to go, hold on, I gotta do something, whatever she does, and turns on the last light, and she does a prayer, sé que mierda, and now she walks out, dog. So now it's 8:15. Yeah. Now we are outside of the window. Do you think that we could just call the restaurant and just tell them that we're gonna be a little late? And I'm like, dog, I was ready at 6:50, dog. So yeah, do I think it's feminine to take too long to get ready? Absolutely. That's bitch shit. Because I'm ready in 11 minutes.
Have you ever had a time where you thought of a fit and then it didn't work out and you were like, damn it, I gotta get ready?
Okay.
What's your backup for that?
Right. So if it happened, say for instance, I bought a shirt. I never put it on, but I know I was gonna wear it, right? Say I put it on, I'm like, oh, it didn't work out. Okay. That executive decision between the time that I put that shirt on, I realized that I'm a fat piece of garbage and it doesn't fit me right.
Yeah.
To the point where I switched to another shirt is about a 0.9 second decision in my head. Yeah. I'm on to a new shirt. I'm moving on. Done. Let's go.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, whatever. Nigga, we're going out with my wife. Like, who cares? Right? Like,
right.
I'm having dinner with my wife. Like, what am I supposed to look kooky every single time?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Who cares?
You're getting laid regardless.
Yeah. And it's the same girl I've been banging out for my whole entire life. Shout out my wife. Love her. Love banging y'all, baby. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Here's the thing, though. You have it easy. Because your girl gets in the shower at 6. If my girl got in the shower at 6:50.
That's a blessing.
No, que blessing que. If my girl got in the shower at 6:50, the reservation better be at 11 p.m.
That's crazy.
Chucho, I got to get my girl in the shower if the reservation's at 8. If she hasn't gotten in the shower by 5 p.m., we're running late.
Yeah.
We're running behind.
Oh, wow. No, it's the same. I'm exaggerating. Way, I'm giving her credit.
Between the 5 to 8 p.m. window, me rajé dos pajas. But that's besides. That's just going back to topic number 2. I have to get my girl in the shower at the latest 5 p.m.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If she goes, she showers. It depends. She might have to wash her hair. If she has to wash her hair,
we're talking about forbid.
We're talking about a half hour to 45 minute shower.
God forbid
that
that's you have to do your
start once you tell your girl like we have this appointment for this restaurant. So they start to prepare her nails, her hair, her this.
Dog, you're giving me anxiety just saying that. Honestly, you really are giving me anxiety.
What if she's like, and I have to shave?
Oh,
you're going next week.
Goodness.
So let's say she has to do the works. Now you have to put her in the shower by 5 p.m. so that she can be out by 5:45, the earliest 6 p.m. at best.
All the hot water's gone.
All the hot water's gone.
Been gone. Now you're taking a cold shower.
But that's cool. but that's cool.
That's best case scenario.
Best case scenario, right? Now she goes on TikTok to find the makeup inspo that she saw earlier in the day that she wants to do because she saw some girl that went to that same restaurant, some influencer, and she wore a specific color with a specific makeup palette that was perfect for the ambiance of the restaurant. So that's what she wants to do now. So now she finds the video. It takes another 15 minutes. Now she sits down. She starts doing it. But guess what happens 20 minutes later? The wing on her left eye doesn't match the wing on her right eye.
Done. You're done, brother.
You're done.
You're done.
At that point, you're not going to get there.
You're done, brother.
You're done. You're done.
Brother, you're done.
You're done, right? You're done. So now she's going to cry about it. You're going to tell her, babe, you honestly can't tell the difference.
Right.
You honestly can't. And if you did, it's a minor difference.
Bro.
And if it was a major difference, even then you're like, oh yeah,
you're actually giving me anxiety, dog. You're actually giving me anxiety, dog. Like, for real.
Yeah. No. This is a true story of what I deal with every single time.
You want to know the worst, dog? You want to know the what really grinds my gears?
What really grinds your gears?
Let's say she starts throwing it on and she's not feeling it.
She's not. That's where I was going to get to.
She's not feeling it, dog.
She throws her whole get up. She did her makeup, everything. She's like, bomb, she throws it on.
What do you think about this? And you're like, girl, you look bomb.
Beautiful.
You know, I'm not really.
It's two different blacks.
Oh my God, dog. Dog. You're giving me anxiety.
It's two different blacks.
Does my opinion not matter, dog?
Yeah, no. Right.
You look fire, girl. Fire. Any guy would tackle another dude to just be like, hey, baby, like, what's up, girl? And no, your opinion doesn't matter, brother. Because guess what, dog? It's what they want, dog. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The reassurance doesn't matter. They're asking you por gusto.
Por gusto.
Man. Hey, baby, what do you think about this dress? Oh, I think it's fire.
But you better answer.
Yeah,
you better not be like, no, it's whatever you want.
Yeah, it's
if you say whatever.
Shut up. I'll slap you right now.
She'll slap me right now for saying that.
I'll slap her for you.
And what about when they give you two options?
Oh my God, that's horrific.
You don't answer. You look at her and you're like, I like that one. And then when they change, you're like, I like that one too. What do you think?
That's veteran.
That's veteran
shit.
That's married shit.
We gotta you gotta pay for that type of advice.
All right, give me for rookie people who just got married, who are just living their first year like we all are. Give me some tips and tricks of being married. That being one of them, right? So tell me a situation where now that you're married and you know it's a lose-lose, you're going to spin it as a win-win. That being one of them. I can give you one of them right now. I can give you one of them right now.
Go ahead.
Let's say they act bananas and they're nuts, right? They flipped out on you.
But why did they flip out?
No, it doesn't matter. They look at you and they're like, do you think I was acting crazy, right? You look at them, dog, and you know they were acting absolutely fucking nuts.
Off the wall.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Brothers, guys, look at me. Guys.
Yeah.
You never admit that they are acting crazy because they were never acting crazy.
Never do it.
Nah, girl. You're chilling.
Nah.
Right. They could literally do the dumbest, craziest shit. The minute they ask for forgiveness, you have to drop it immediately. Because
accept that before she even finishes the statement, accept it, dog.
Like, dog, she could literally act insane and be like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. It's good, dog.
It's
like,
good.
we're chilling out.
We're
over it. What do you want to eat? Like, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do this all over again.
You accept the apology and you move on because that's it. That's all you're ever gonna get. God forbid you do something wrong. You are gonna hear it for the next, and they can't let it go, dog.
They'll never let it go.
I let things go, dog. Immediately, my brother. Immediately. The minute they apologize, I'm dropping it on the spot. The minute you apologize for him, they're never gonna drop that. They can't let it go. But it's that you were doing this. I apologize for it. Like, I get it. I messed up.
I messed up.
Nah. So as a person, that's rule number one.
And you know what gets me is that, like, for example, my girl gets mad at me for this very pod because I come out of the pod hammered and I want to go to Flanny's and I promised her to go here, but now I don't want to go there anymore because I want to go to Flanny's with my boys and all this stuff.
Got it.
And I do this all the time. But here's the thing too. You do your act, this makeup and getting ready and then going crazy and then blaming you for not looking the way you want to look because Kim Kardashian looked this way and I don't look this way.
Sure.
And Kylie Jenner's makeup and Skims and I hate it and it doesn't look great. And you do this every single time.
Every single time.
So you do the same thing that I do, just the guy version of it. Or the girl version of it. That's why I will answer this. It is feminine to take too long to get ready. Come on, man. Like, can you imagine yourself? Can you imagine yourself saying, babe, okay, I'm going to put on this shirt. No, I don't like it. What about this shirt? What about, how does this shirt make me look? That's super feminine, bro. Don't do it.
I'm also a big believer that you have to kind of, and this is just me, right before we go into topic number 4. This is going to sound so crazy, and we're going to jump to it. I don't even want to explain myself. Yeah. As a man, you got to piss your girl off every once in a while. At a GP.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to piss your girl off. You got to do something that pisses her off. Just because if you don't,
she's going to get bored.
Yeah.
And honestly, let's take it to the extreme. Te va a pegar tarro.
Yeah. Te va a pegar tarro.
What does that mean?
For sure, for sure. She's going to cheat on you.
Yeah.
So you got to get your girl pissed off.
off.
You can't be a yes man because then they're going to eat you up. They're going to step on you every single time. So every once in a while, I do something just out of spite because you have to,
do it and do it right before important dates. Do it before Thanksgiving. Do it before Christmas.
You gotta do it out of spite.
Do it for her birthday.
1000%.
Do it at the perfect time. If you do it like that, trust me, that's the advice that I would give you. Piss her off and piss her off at the right moments.
Absolutely.
And the most important of dates, right before, piss her off.
That's crazy advice. Topic number 4.
Topic number 4, is it feminine?
Oh, another one.
Yeah, we're going to do one last one, and the last topic is yours.
Okay.
Is it feminine to drink Mick Ultras? And if you think so, because no matter what you think, drinking Mick Ultras gives you a bad rap.
Okay.
Gives people a bad rap.
All right.
I personally don't think it's feminine to drink Mick Ultras. I don't think it's feminine because
there are certain drinks that you have to drink that you lose a little bit of your man card, and we're gonna okay.
There's layers to this.
We're gonna defer to our most gender fluid producer of all the time. Alejandro.
What does it mean that he's gender? Like he thinks he's
gender
a boy
fluid,
and a girl whenever he wants.
Yeah. So Alejandro is our non-binary producer.
So like sometimes he thinks he's a guy, sometimes he's a girl.
Yeah, he's gender fluid. So gender fluid. So Alejandro, you being a genderless male,
is it feminine to drink Michelob Ultras?
Go on.
If you look at a guy drinking Michelob Ultras, do you think, man, that's kind of feminine?
That's kind of feminine.
It's just like that's like if you go out
Mm-hmm.
and then you drink what's the name of this cocktail? That is like in a martini glass.
Like an espresso martini.
Espresso martini.
Oh, bro,
yeah, that's super feminine.
Stand that shit, dog. Yeah. That's pretty gay.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god! All right,
we call it being feminine.
Yeah, we call it being feminine. You have to be cultural appropriate right now, Alejandro.
Yeah, but imagine that you go on a first
like,
date.
But it's actually really gay.
Imagine you go.
But you know what? He is right. Let's say the three of us after this are like, yo, let's go to Flanagan's.
Okay.
And then we go to Flanagan's. We're like, hey, can we get 3 espresso martinis? The 3 of us.
Oh, you have a point, Alejandro.
Right?
Okay, I get it.
I
get
it.
it. No, I get it. Okay.
He's right.
I didn't visualize it.
Yeah, put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
Really. Go to Tipsy. Oh, can I have 3 espresso? Can you imagine we go to Tipsy, them knowing us, and we're like, "What's up, boys? Hey, everything good? Oh yeah, Alejandro, good. Hey, what's up?
Oh, don't say that.
The usual. No. We'll have 3 espresso martinis.
Oh, don't say that.
Or we'll have 3 Mick Ultras. Does that? Is there a difference there?
But what's wrong with Mick Ultras? Because it's an ultra light.
I think there's a thing against light beer, right?
But you convinced me on light beers.
Yeah, right. That's why I don't think it's feminine.
Can you sell
I'll
the public?
Sell the public on it. It's you're watching your figure, right? Drinking beer, drinking alcohol is not something that's necessarily healthy to the masses.
Got it.
Right? I mean, depending on who you ask. So if I drink a Corona or a Heineken or a Modelo If I drink 6 of those, I'm heavy. I'm bloated. I'm going to have heartburn the next day.
Yeah, of course.
If I drink 6 Mick Ultras, I can drink 12 Mick Ultras. To me, it's about quantity, not quality. I would rather drink 30 Mick Ultras than 8 Modelos. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not going to feel as bad as if I drank the 8 Modelos. That's to me and why I don't think it's feminine. If you go to a tailgate, you're not going to be drinking IPAs. You're not going to be drinking a porter. You're not going to be drinking Modelo. I mean, there are people that drink Modelo. But I would rather, if I'm tailgating for 4 or 5 hours, I'm drinking a light beer every single time. Because if within the first hour, I'm already pounding 5 Modelos. And that's going to bog me all the way down. I want to be able to drink, if the game's at 12 p.m., I want to have 6 Mick Ultras at 7 a.m. and 6 Mick Ultras at 10 a.m. and in between have drank about another 12 of them.
Got it. Okay, so let me ask you this. Shout out your wife. Nobody's talking about like how crazy it is. What if you got a little couple chickies around at the tailgate? Are you drinking? What are you? Are you drinking Mick Ultras in front of the chickies? The first time?
I don't care about the chickies.
Dog, you're so soft, man. This is why I can't talk to you. I thought this podcast was about us, right? This podcast was supposed to be
what's feminine?
Okay,
Not being able to
let's
talk
put
about
it this way.
Okay,
go ahead, Alejandro.
You go on a first date with a girl.
Yeah.
Ágale.
So you need to be the man.
Yeah.
The macho man, pecho peludo.
Yeah, pecho peludo.
That's good. That's good.
What you gonna drink?
No, here's what I'm gonna do. If it's my first date and it's my first date taking her to a tailgate, I'm gonna drink tequila and make a fool of myself hour 1 and let you know this is what I do. And if you want to be a part of it, then be a part of it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not drinking Mick Ultras.
Shout out Mick Ultras. Topic number 5. Let's actually get to the 5th topic. I know it wasn't.
There's
How
no
many minutes are
fifth
we
topic.
in? We are
53. Right?
okay. Perfect.
There's no
we'll
fifth
bang
topic,
it up.
so figure it out.
No. I have a 5th topic, and this is something that I've been wanting to talk to you about for years.
Tell me.
Okay. This is a scenario, and I want to tell you what would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do? Okay. It's a crazy scenario.
Oh, here we go.
And I heard it on a podcast. It's super gay. Who cares? We're on the VVS Podcast channel.
Yeah,
Nobody
it
cares.
doesn't matter.
Would you rather give, we're doing Would You Rather.
Oh,
Would you rather give 90% of a BJ to a man your whole family is about to die,
Yeah.
or the last 10%? It is something that's intrigued me.
Yeah.
It's a life question. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it, but
Right.
we're here on the podcast, and this is topic number 5. I know Gatto, the producer, is probably hearing this from like wherever he's going to listen. They'll be like, oh, I can't believe you guys even went there. And that's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
But we're out of topics, and let's get crazy.
Can I say something crazy?
Go on.
It depends on the guy.
Jesus.
Who am I blowing here?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I knew this was going to go array.
Because you know why? You're telling me my family is going to die. So
Right,
now,
your entire family. So
Yeah,
give
so
the
now I'm
first
entitled-
90% or the last 10.
So now I'm entitled to choose who's the most handsome guy I can blow for 90
So give
minutes
me the
last 10.
last one. Give me the
No, who am I blowing?
Who you're blowing? Fercho.
Oh, man, give me the whole 100.
Oh my god.
Call me Carolina.
Yeah. Call me Caro la loca.
No, seriously speaking.
Yeah, go
Oh
on.
man, that's tough, dude. That's super tough. Because the first 90 minutes, there's a lot of work that goes into it. The last 10 is, but it gets messy.
Yeah. Ooh. That's the worst.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's a toughie. It's a toughie.
We're gonna
I think
defer
I'm
to
gonna-
Alejandro?
I'm gonna,
Alejandro?
yeah, let's defer
What do you think?
to Alejandro. What would you do, the 90 or the 10?
The 90 or the 10, Alejandro?
Oh.
That's the last part?
So you would take the cum.
Ooh. Yeah, because it's kind of like over and done with.
But then you have cum on your face, bro.
God, this is so rough, dog.
you asked the question,
This
dog.
is so rough, fool.
Whatever you pick, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, tell me how you win.
if you do the first 90, it goes away. That's it. It's in the past.
Yeah, but you have to work it.
Yeah, you do have to work it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But you're a veteran. You know how to do it. You can get to the 10 much faster.
Oh, no.
I would pick the 90. I would pick the 90.
That's awful.
Because you cup the balls, you jerk them off a little bit.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. If I ever thought we were gonna have any sales on this Black Friday, it's all. Bro, listen. If we ever make it big, they're going to refer back to this podcast.
Back to this all day, brother.
We're gonna refer back to this podcast and be like, "You guys, I can't believe you spoke about this. This is rough, dog." But
because if you're gonna ask the question, then we gotta break down why we give our answers.
You know what I hate?
What would you pick? You haven't said nothing.
What you know what I hate when people dance around the question?
Yeah, I'm not dancing around it.
Yeah. You gotta give a good answer.
We're gonna give the first 90 or the last 10.
The question has been
posed.
And
I'm a man.
No, I'll get the last 10.
Why?
Because I didn't get anywhere for the prize. See, for me, if you say, for instance, like,
the prize.
What's
the prize?
Oh, it's a prize. The thing about it is, if you get jizzed on, like whatever, dog. Like it is.
What do you mean,
That's
what do you mean if you
crazy.
get jizzed on whatever, dog?
If you get jizzed on, you're Gucci, dog. Like whatever.
What do you mean you're not Gucci, dog? You have jizz on you.
Nah.
Jizz is not yours.
That's crazy. But the thing is, you didn't work to get it, right? Like he's about to do it, about last 10%, boom, you splooge on. You're like, oh god, this is so rough. But you didn't work to get there. See, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey. And the journey takes a lot more work. You got to do eye contact. You gotta do this. You gotta hit the shaft. You gotta work to get there. So there's a lot more time involved. If it's the last 10%, you're like, okay, you get just on that.
The result of the process.
Yeah. I would rather just the process. I would rather just the result than to go through the process of it, because you got to work it from the, what if it's like a flaccid penis and you got to like work it up and like you got to work at it, and like what if it's like, you know what I mean, you got to like do the motion. Like think about how many BJs we've gotten as men and what girls had to go through. I'm just like, oh god, que horror. Like I can't believe you're doing that. That's crazy.
Man, I can't see a world where I get jizzed on.
No, hey, I get it, but I also can't. The thing about it is like, at the end of the day, you gotta have to go to sleep. You gotta put your head on the pillow and realize that you had to stimulate a man, right? Like that's crazy. At the end of the day, if you go to sleep and you be like, oh, I just been stimulated on. Okay, cool, but he didn't get off on my skills.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, you're about to do it. Okay, you know what I mean? But if you just stimulate a guy, that's crazy.
I can't get jizzed on, man.
No, okay, that's crazy. But I also can't work up to get jizzed on. And
then we're talking about 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Against 10.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Not 90 minutes.
No, it's the last 10% of the first 90. Okay, so it's a 7-minute BJ.
Yeah.
That means
that's easy peasy. I'll do the 90 minutes.
No. That means
the 90%.
That means what's 90%? That's 6. That's 7 minutes. That's how many minutes? 60. 7 times 6 is 36. So that means
7 times 6 is 42.
42. Okay, so the last 7 minutes were that. So the last that means the minute 33.
Yeah.
You were like going in. And the last 7 minutes, okay, cool. Like whatever. Like done. But 33 minutes you were going
33 minutes?
Yeah, 30. It's a 42-minute session.
Oh, it's a 42-minute. Oh, but you didn't
It's
say
7.
that.
Okay, that's how long it takes. Okay.
Who are you jerking off over
it's
here?
10 minutes. It's 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute BJ. It's a 10-minute BJ.
Well, I gotta jerk you off.
90 minutes. The first 90 minutes. 9 minutes. You're going in on homie.
Man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a
that
long
means
time.
eye contact. You got to get it. That's what I'm saying. The last minute is just like, okay. Oh, God. He just on me. Cool. Gucci. But 9 minutes, you're going ham. And you got to work at it. It just can't just be tranqui.
Damn, that's crazy when you put it that way.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. It's
but
gross.
You get jizzed on though. I'd rather do the 9 minutes and then go have an espresso martini and call it a day.
All right. Last segment if for the Strong 16 that just had to put up with us jizzing on each other. Are we doing the send it in or no?
We don't have any send it in.
We don't have any send it in.
It's
All right.
The day before Thanksgiving, so by the time people see this.
Yeah, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Honestly, I hope you spent it with some time and friends. We obviously do this podcast. It's ridiculous, but we do it for the fun and the laughs. If you guys are the Strong 16, because shout out Strong 16.
Strong 16, baby.
Let's keep it a bean. You guys have been with us for a really long time. We're in Thanksgiving already. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. We hope that you guys actually spend some time with your families. You guys are healthy. Everyone's alive. Shout out Ben's dead-ass dog who just recently died. Who cares?
I'm glad he died.
Yeah, honestly, I'm super glad he died.
Yeah.
But if you do have your family members and they're still alive, hug them, kiss them, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Eat a lot of turkey. Dale.
Dale.